We're here with head basketball coach Tim Fusina, who enters his first season at the helm of the Kingsmen in 2017. First off, Coach, how has it been getting on campus and being able to work with the student athletes?
It's been great. Since I got here in June, the campus community has been more than welcoming. Can't say enough about how great the people from support staff, from the other coaches in the athletic department to our players have been, and our people across campus as well have been amazing. So really excited to be here and excited to have been very excited to work with our players so far.
So your situation is pretty unique. You know, you're coming in not knowing any of the players. So how has it been working with the guys that are here? And then obviously you've recruited and got some other guys as well.
It's been great. Had a chance to meet everybody in May after I was hired, meet our returners anyway in May. After I was hired, I was on campus meeting them and kept communication with them and our recruits throughout the summer. And then once we started school, I've been talking to them every day, and they've been in and out of the office every day, just getting to know each other. It's been a really great experience so far.
So the next part, how have these players been at learning your new system?
They've been very attentive. If we make a mistake, we correct it immediately, and then they work their hardest to correct that mistake in the next rep or the next segment. So they've been very attentive. They're a very intelligent group. They have great minds. They have great basketball minds as well. They understand what we want to do. So they've been a pleasure to work with so far. They're very hardworking and they're very attentive and understand what we want to do. And like I said, when we make a mistake, we correct it immediately. And those guys are able to pick up on things quickly if we make a mistake.
So with watching the team during the preseason, who are some players to watch out for offensively and defensively?
Well, defensively, I think KJ Moffett's probably our best defender. Very active on the ball, does a great job on the help side, talks, really takes pride in his defensive work. So he's somebody I think is probably our best defender. Cal Ferreira, Austin Cole have been and Blake Miles have been our most consistent offensive players. Palmer Chaplin, a sophomore, didn't play a whole lot last year. Has done a decent job of handling the ball and making some shots. And we have two freshmen right now, Connor Cole and Randy White, who I think are going to see time this year. They work extremely hard, understand the game, and work and make guys better.
So what have you learned about these student athletes so far?
That they're a hardworking group, that they're an intelligent group, they're fun to be around. I told them yesterday after practice I really enjoy working with them and working with them in all different areas. So they're a group that wants to be successful not only on the court but off, and they're a tight-knit group that cares about each other.
And lastly, what are your expectations for the team this year?
Our expectations are to compete at the top of the league. The SCIAC, I think, is one of the better leagues in Division III, and one of the more underrated, I think, basketball conferences in Division III, where you have a lot of good competition, a lot of great coaches, and I think our goal right now is to compete at the top of the SCIAC and win a championship.
Coach, thank you, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
We're here with men's basketball players, junior Austin Cole and senior KJ Moffett. Guys, thanks for taking the time to join us today.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
So the season's about to start. You've been going through the off-season and the preseason process a lot. How can you help the new guys get ready for the upcoming season?
There's a lot of new guys on the team, and with that comes a little learning curve. And I think the returners have to just lead by example in a way to where all these new guys get on board and do things the way that we do here. And I think we're molding as a team, so it's going good.
So how have you guys seen the team come together since getting on campus, on and off the court? I mean, you got a lot of fresh faces out there.
I feel like it's just been through the course of practice, going in and out every day. You kind of get a feel for who people are and how they react to certain situations and stuff like that. And we're both molding on and off the court, which is good for our team chemistry. A lot of guys are hanging out in dorms and going to the CAF and just kind of talking to each other and joking around and laughing. So I feel like that's good for our team chemistry, getting to know guys.
Yeah. Being some of the upperclassmen, with a lot of guys kind of looking up to you for leadership, what can you guys bring to the team?
Yeah, so personally, I try to lead by example and show these new guys the way that it's supposed to be done. And, set a standard for the new guys coming in, so they can look to somebody and see like, how to do things the right way and stuff like that. So I try to lead by example on the court.
And then personally for me, I feel like I kind of want to be a big brother figure towards the players that are on my team. Since I'm one of the older guys on the team, I just want to be able to help them in any way I can, either on or off the court, and just kind of guide them and make them not only a better basketball player, but a better person.
Yeah. So you guys open the season with some strong non-conference opponents. How can those games prepare you for the SCIAC grind?
I feel like any game that we have, whether it be Division I, NAIA, or SCIAC, I feel like anytime you step on the court is a time to better your skills and better yourself as a team. And with each game that we've had, we've progressed and gotten better. And I feel like that's something that'll help us going into the SCIAC, because the things that we're struggling with now are going to be things that we won't struggle with when it comes time to play in the SCIAC.
Yeah, like to add to that, I think just the tough schedule preseason, it's going to get us ready for SCIAC play. So when our first SCIAC opener comes, we'll be ready.
Lastly, what can we expect from the team this year, and then what are you guys most looking forward to?
We're going to compete this year. We're going to get after it on the defensive end, on the offensive end. We're going to push the ball, get out and run, and I'm most looking forward to getting back into that SCIAC tournament and coming out on top this year, which we were one game short last year, but we're looking forward to winning a SCIAC championship. So that's the end goal for us.
Alrighty, thanks guys, and good luck this season.
Thank you, appreciate it.